Antibiotics are medications mainly used to treat infections caused by bacteria. It can come in a form of liquid or tablet. Magic bullet is a drug that cures the disease cells without doing the damage around the body. But the superbug is formed by bacteria from inside the body, which cannot be cured by antibiotics. Although antibiotics are used to cure the bacteria and stop the bacteria from multiplying, but then the misuse of antibiotics can affect our microbiomes, causing health issues. It also causes bacteria to become resistant to treatments by genetically mutants, DNA transfer, and overuse of antibiotics. Antibiotics were first introduced in the years between 1940 and 1950. They are used for medical reasons to treat almost anything from a headache to an infection caused by bacteria. Antibiotics can be used for many infections, not just for the inside but from the outside of the body, such as whooping cough and infected wounds. Antibiotics can come either in liquid or tablet forms. Liquid forms are usually given to children, and tablet forms are given to adults. Inside, within the tablet form and liquid form contain the antibodies. There are many different antibodies, and each one of them have a different way of getting rid of the infected cell. Antibodies can either kill the bacteria in your body, it could also stop the bacteria from multiplying, thus the immune system can fight the bacteria more quickly and easy. The magic bullet is a drug that goes straight into the infected bacteria and kills it without doing any damage at all within the body. Superbugs are bacteria formed together which aim for the antibiotic and kill it, thus making the superbug to evolve and get stronger and could eventually kill you. After knowing on what the superbug can do, it has come to our concern that we need to improve in many different ways on how we can make any antibiotic resist to superbugs. Furthermore, there has been some recent research that the milk from Tasmanian devils can be the cure and can also kill superbugs, therefore allowing antibiotics to work throughout the body system. Microbiomes are a community of microorganisms composed of symbiotic, commensal, and pathogenic bacteria that live on the human body. These microbiomes are essential for the human health, well-being, and survival. The overuse of antibiotics can have an impact on our microbiome because overuse of antibiotics is killing the beneficial bacteria in our body once in addition to the ones that doesn't benefit us. Because of this, it has a negative impact on our health, such as an increased risk of obesity, type 1 diabetes, and inflammatory bowel disease. Overuse of antibiotics can also lead to an increase in bacterial infection to become more resistant in treatments.
The primary cause of harmful bacteria becoming resistant to antibiotics is the misuse or abuse of antibiotics. When a person takes antibiotics, it kills the sensitive bacteria, but it doesn't affect the resistant germs, which are left to grow and multiply. Many people who take antibiotics usually do not finish the full course, stop using it after they begin to feel better, or over-prescribing of antibiotics, which then the bacterial infection is not completely wiped out. This can cause the bacterial infection to become more resistant, which may become more difficult to treat. Another way that harmful bacteria have become resistant is the genetic mutations. DNA contains instructions to make proteins, but when a random change or mutation happens, it may affect the protein shape. When this occurs at where the antibiotic is, it prevents the antibiotic to do its job, such as preventing it from getting inside the cell or stop it from working once it's inside. This can spread to other bacteria through reproduction or DNA transfer.
I strongly agree that antibiotics is a friend. Antibiotics are beneficial to us in many ways, including treating infections. But the misuse of antibiotics can be very harmful for humans because of the many reasons that cause antibiotics resistance. How and why are people overusing on antibiotics?
The main cause of antibiotic resistance is that many people abuse the use of antibiotics. Many people will go to the doctor when they have a flu or a cold and would demand for antibiotics because they think it is needed to treat it, but then antibiotics is not always necessarily used to treat it. In many other countries, you can buy antibiotics without prescription, thus it can lead to antibiotic resistance.